Hello YouTube, back again at Botany Village. We're at the strip mall and we're gonna head back to Paterson. So join me, put your seatbelts on, sit back, relax. Ooh, that's a big Ram truck there. Thank God he let me in.
In 0.1 miles.
All right, let's see what we're gonna do. Okay.
Turn left, turn right, and
Let me lower the volume so I don't disturb you. I did a video here earlier today. Don't know which one is going to come out first. But you're going to take the residential streets with me as I drive back to Paterson from Botany Village. We're going to make a right-hand turn on Randolph Avenue. Make a right-hand turn. Here we go. I believe it's going to take me to Lexington and then to Lakeview. So you're going to join me. So I wanted to title this video From Clifton to Paterson, but really, once I get to Crooks Avenue, I'm not that far from Crooks. So you're really not going to see a lot of Paterson, I don't think. All right, the light is still yellow. All right, let's see what this is going to do. What is the navigator going to tell me to do? I mean, I know how to get home from here, but I like to use the navigator because it tells you what roads are quicker than others. Light was still yellow. I try not to speed up when I get to a yellow. Like if I'm not at the intersection and the light turns yellow, I don't believe in speeding up because with my luck, it'll turn red as soon as I hit the intersection and another car with the green light will pull in. We're on Clifton Avenue. Looking into the sun. Crossing Schoonmaker? Schoonmaker? Did I say that right? Let me know in the comments below. I don't know if I did or not. And let's see what buses run through here. I love doing that on the Fred Drives videos. The 744 to Wayne will run through here. Getting a little trafficy there. It's hard to get back into traffic. Fix my camera while I wait for the cars to... I may have to just kind of throw myself into traffic, right? All right, let's do this. Sorry, I didn't want to keep you guys all day stuck there waiting for traffic to subside. I don't want to do that to my subscribers. If you're a subscriber that is not a baseball fan and you still watched the World Series games that I did on the channel, the Mets-Yankees 2000 World Series, and if you still watch those, I appreciate that. I know not all my fans are, not all subscribers are baseball fans. I understand that, which is why those are videos that I normally would not have uploaded anyway. The main videos are still being uploaded on their regularly scheduled day. So this is like extra footage, those baseball videos. And I'm really happy at the turnout with the views. I know not everyone likes sports, not everyone likes baseball. I love baseball, and I did want to share it with, I wanted to share that game with the subscribers that are baseball fans, because I think they would like it. And I also have another game called Out of the Park Baseball, which I play as well. And I may upload one of those games onto the channel, so you guys, the baseball fans that are subscribers, can take a look at it and see if it's something they want to get for themselves. I'm not what's the word? I'm not sponsored by any of those games, by the way. This is totally my own game that I play. And for those of you who did enjoy the Baseball Mogul World Series games that I did and a few of the other ones on the channel, follow Brainiac Baseball and Card Breaks channel. If you love baseball, you'll love that channel. He's very, very knowledgeable on baseball, you know, history of the baseball, at least his history, right? The stuff that he remembers as a kid. Because to be honest with you, I mean, who remembers all the stuff from like the 30s and the 40s? The only reason I do is because I played a series from 1901 all the way through to 1962 when I took over the Mets. So yeah, just a big thank you as I am on Lexington Avenue. I'm going to make a left on Nina Avenue. See, if you live in this block right here, you would have never thought that your block would be featured on YouTube. That's why you have to subscribe. You never know what you're going to get. You never know if I'm going to drive down your street one day. That's why you have to subscribe. Become part of the ATF squad, All Things Fred, as I sit here on this trafficy Lakeview Avenue with the Dollar Tree in front of me. I know you hear that the signal light is flashing quickly. It's because my signal light bulb is out. And I am going to the mechanic tomorrow to take care of that and other things. I'm due for an oil change, tune-up. I trust my mechanics wholeheartedly. He gets the green light to do whatever work is needed on this car to get me up and running, get me up to speed, and I trust him explicitly. He's very good. He owns the shop that he's in, and this is a very old car. This is a let me see, 19, 21, 2, 3, 4. This is a 16-year-old car, and I have been very blessed that for the past, I want to say 10 years, he's the only person that has ever worked on this car. I was very impressed at the work he does. So tomorrow I'm going to drive to the shop. And by the way, it's the Golf station on Spruce Street, between Grand Street and Cianci, or Grand Street and Market Street. Go ahead, lady. You go first. I'm sure the other side will let you in too. See? Told ya. I love it. All right. So yeah, he's between Spruce and Market. The Golf. His name is Anthony. Really good mechanic. If you're from Paterson, believe me when I tell you, your car is going to be in good hands. Okay, go ahead. See, so if the other side lets them in, I'm compelled to let them in too, right? We got to do that. We got to be better. We have to help each other out here. There's too many cars. Any chance we can give somebody a break, we should, as we peruse Lakeview Avenue. So yeah, I'm happy to bring my car to the mechanic. And I got to tell you one thing I have never had. Before Anthony was my mechanic, I always had issues with this car. I didn't have a mechanic. I would go to one, they'd do some work, the situation didn't get fixed. I went to another one, they did some work, the situation didn't get fixed. And it was getting to the point that I was getting frustrated because I needed to get the sensors were telling me that something was off and it wouldn't pass inspection. So luckily I started early, but it took like 3 months to get the light out. It wouldn't come off. It would go off for a little while, then it would come back up. So I went to a mechanic, they fixed the problem, drove around for a while, and then the light stayed off. So on my way to get inspected, the light came back on again. So obviously it's gonna be rejected, right? So that was super frustrating. Then I said, you know what, let me take it to Anthony there in at the Spruce and he fixed the problem. He found the problem, he fixed the problem, and I never had a problem with that again. So that was, I think, I want to say 10 years ago. Maybe it was less, I don't know. But yeah, Anthony at the Spruce, I think it's Spruce Street Auto between Grand Street and Market. Highly recommended. He's the only person I use, and you guys see how much I drive this car in the Fred Drives videos. You see that. I drive this car a lot, and he's, I thank God that he's the mechanic. Having him as my car's mechanic takes away so much stress for me, knowing that if something does happen to this car, I just got to get it towed to him, and I know that whatever it is, it's gonna get fixed, as long as it's fixable, right? I mean, no one that does mechanics can fix something that's not fixable, right? If the engine is shot, it's shot. There's nothing you can do about it. But if it could be fixed, he's gonna fix it. If he can't, that means the car's done. All right, guys, thank you so much. Let me go down Delaware Avenue to see how the Lakeview section is doing these days. Thank you so much for joining me in this commute and seeing the sights of Clifton, Botany Village, and Lakeview section here in Paterson, New Jersey. I've had you driving into the glare the entire time. I am a bad dude. All right, so he stopped. Yeah, so remember the 4 YouTube commandments: like, share, subscribe, and comment. And the 5th Angela Star commandment: be kind and be courteous. And we'll see you on the next video.